Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Rewind that. It's your girl Miss K. If this is your first time coming across my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe if you like the vibe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos like this one. Tonight, of course, I have the panel. We're talking about season 3, episode 7 of BMF. And, it's our least favorite moments, our scratching my head moments, our favorite moments. And we're going to talk, of course, about what's on the thumbnail. I know some of you are probably like, Miss K, what is going on? You're calling Lucille a hoe. Okay. So let me make this clear. I'm not saying that she is a hoe. I'm saying she's being wholesome. Okay. So in my mind, that means that she's giving hoe tendencies. Okay. And not to say that, just because she sleep. Well, I don't think she slept with him, but just because she's, creeping around with with one other guy, that doesn't necessarily make her a hoe. It's just a play on words. That's all it is, guys. Okay. But is she the holy hypocrite? Abso-freaking-lutely. And we're going to get into that. So, Pretty Girl loves trap content. Please talk about the holy hypocrite of the season.
Oh my gosh. Like, where am I supposed to begin? Like, I don't want to give away because she's included in one of my moments.
Okay.
But yeah, Lucille was given audacity, very much so. And it's hard because I can understand her mindset, even though it's wrong. Mm-hmm. It's like, and I explained this early in my live, you trying to make him pay for, infidelity, but she's also trying to live out things that she wasn't or didn't, live out when she was younger, right?
Right.
Of course, that time has passed, Lucille. We're not doing that right now. But I explained this is not the way for your husband to quote unquote pay in terms of, getting back in your good graces for infidelity. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's other things. Make him patch up the walls for real. You know what I'm saying? Let him wine and dine you. Let him, rub your feet, run your bathwater. Like, there's other ways for him to prove to you that he really, wants to save his marriage. Like going really out here dating like you 17 when you probably 37 to 40. Like, girl, what we doing here? Why are you in the car like you Justice? What we doing?
What is going on? It's just like, ugh. She's such a disappointment. Like, yeah, integrity is totally out the window. Somebody somebody was saying, like, she don't even talk about God anymore. She better not. She better not. But the thing that makes her a hypocrite is that, she over there all up in Terry's business. She right about what she's saying to Terry. But, while you doing what you doing, you can't be telling me nothing, Ma. And I'm grown. You can't be telling me nothing.
Have like a do as I say, not as I do attitude.
Yeah.
And so as far as with Terry, Terry was right. I'm glad that somebody really said something to her about it, because she's carrying on like she's not doing anything wrong, but you are.
Right.
And then you don't want nobody to check you on it.
Exactly. She got the who gonna check me boo energy.
Right? I don't know if it's
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead, Moochie. I thought you was on my bad.
No, I'm done. I was just, sighing because of the laugh.
And I don't know if y'all experience this with y'all parents, but my mom was very much like that, low key. Like, it's like, man, but I couldn't check her because I had respect and I didn't want to get slapped. Yeah. But you telling me this, and not regarding this type of situation, but just in general, it's just like, man, but if I was, you would have had the moments like, oh, if I was grown, I'd tell her off.
Yep. And the biggest difference here is that, Terry is out of the house now. He's doing grown man things. Unfortunately, yes, he's not, he's not doing the best stuff when it comes to this Marquisha chick. He's pretty blinded. But, look, you over here saying all of this stuff. And the only thing she could say is she had the stupidest look on her face. And the only thing she could say is, Terry, you need to stay out my business. Girl, you...
I'm sorry, because she was like that, though.
Because she felt stupid. She didn't think nobody was going to, like, nobody knows. Please, that little girl, Nicole, is watching everything. And she even said it when she came down the stairs a few episodes ago, and she saw the parents all, acting all lovey-dovey in the morning. She asked if they're gonna get back together. The father's all hopeful, and the mother's like, "Girl, he just saying good morning." And she like, "This ain't gonna end well."
Yes, exactly.
She knows it's not gonna end well.
But you know
what are we doing?
I was gonna say too. Do you remember when she was telling her that how can I say it? When she first came in, and she was saying she didn't want to do the thing with the church because she felt like she wasn't living right. So it seems like you already had it in your mind you're going to do something. She's already have this in her mind that she's going through with this.
Yeah, she made it.
She said that with the church. And he was like, and I was like, wow, she,
that's a good one.
She's going to do it. That's what I was saying last week, because that's when it happened. But
that's a good point, girl. Very good point. She made it up in her mind. So it was just like, well, I ain't going to be, all in as a past assistant pastor and all that when I'm ready to get my sin on.
She got a little bit of coof about her, just a little bit.
A little bit, right? Just a little. She holding on to the coof a little bit, but I'm so disappointed in her. But please make no mistake, because I know some of you guys, what's up, Bay KJ and Samara and Mr. Jones and Derry B, Courtney Harrison, Hassani Shakur. That's what I see right now in front of me. What's up, everybody? So, Internet Grayson, hey. So here's the thing, y'all, and Renee Hicks. Here's the thing. Do not mistake and think that just because we're disappointed in Lucille, okay, does not mean that Charles gets a pass. He didn't get a pass for what he did. He was a scumbag for what he did, okay? So we're not even going to play around like that and try to make it seem like, oh, this is bash Lucille time. No, she's screwing up. She's trying to make certain choices in her life now, which is like, girl, a little too late. You still need to be a lady, okay? I mean, come on now, all right? Now, we got Charles. I give him his props because he's trying to put things back together. But I'm going to tell you right now, baby, Charles, you're going to have to move on, because as far as I'm concerned, Lucille is Humpty Dumpty, and all the king's horses and the king's penises cannot put her back together again. Okay? It's not going to happen.
What did Reverend Eddie Kane Jr. say? Two wrongs don't make it right.
Oh my gosh. I'd rather have nights like this.
What did he do? I got the perfect
range.
Nights like this.
Oh, yes. Come on now.
He thought he was doing something too, and he had them dirty jeans on. Come on, where the bottoms at?
Listen, girl, can't nobody sing like Eddie Kane Jr. Nah. Can't nobody sing like him. No. And I with him. He sold me on that. He said it with the raspy voice too. Ain't nobody sing like Eddie Kane. Anyway, we talking about.
I know, right? I'm sorry.
When you said that, it's making me think about, I'm trying to put this family back together. I put this house together with my bare hands.
Oh gosh.
I'm going on mute.
That's right. Charles 2 Pump. Cheating Charles. Chump Charles. Okay? Shut up. All of this slander trying to come for Lucille. Listen, call her a hypocrite. Holy hypocrite, from wholesome to wholesome. And then we're gonna call it a day. Moochie, did you want to say anything else about this situation with Lucille, who is not being a good example for the ladies? Okay.
She's lying at everything. She lied. Charles clearly saw the card. Charles read the card about the fillet. That's why.
No, she ain't lied. She was like, "You read my note." She ain't lied.
Yeah, but she wasn't. She was saying, "Look, I'm not." She already knew she was going out to meet with this man. You're not going to have dinner with LaWanda. That's a lie.
No, she
went
did.
to see the baby. She went there with him. She hung out with him. I still think she was lying.
No, she said where she was going.
Yeah.
And
she did not go there for dinner with LaWanda mother smoking a pack of cools while she cooking.
We don't even know how long she stayed, to be fair. You know?
I mean, it was one of those things, probably is lying through admission of guilt. Like, I'm gonna do the thing that I said, but I ain't gonna tell you what.
Then later on, yeah, true.
So y'all saying she told a white lie?
Yeah, she probably did. She mixed the truth in with it.
A half truth.
For that, you know, what you call that?
A half truth is a whole lie.
No. The
I think I know what you're talking about.
The alibi.
Yes.
Yeah. So she did the alibi. Okay. Got you. Let me see. Mission says vacate J.
Nah, Lucille been acting. When he's saying been acting like she wasn't with them and creeping with the good doctor.
Lucille been acting like she wasn't without blemish, but creeping with the good doctor. Listen, child. Listen. How long she been doing that? Y'all need to stop. Don't even try. Y'all couldn't wait. But so okay, so wait a minute though. Can we back it up? Can we have that same energy for Lucille that we had for Charles when y'all was saying Team Charles when he went on over there to be with Maple? Y'all saying Team Charles.
Giving him a
why you can't say why you can't say Team Lucille right now? She doing the same thing your boy was doing.
Exactly.
What are we talking about?
Exactly.
What are we talking about?
Speak on it. And she doing it better because she done got 10K from the church without even doing as much as the
she didn't even kiss him yet when she got that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But nobody's
just
talking about,
hey, hello, how you doing? Trying to get your attention, boo.
I don't remember anybody saying, in terms of the male species, Charles is wrong.
Right.
Yes.
Only a few. I think Renee Hicks might have been one of them. Shout out to like the literal selected few. Like literally. Everybody else was like, yeah, he did it. It's because she didn't do this and she didn't do that. But there were so many things that he didn't do. Like even in the conversation in this episode, they were talking about things that both of them had issues with. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn. But you know what? The percentage of the men that were saying, oh, you know, he was right for what he did. Basically, it just proves that that's the percentage of men that you know when it comes to finding a good man. That's the proof right there. It just shows you that it's this many good men out there. Look, you can hardly get through these hands. This many. You're going to have to slide on because child is most of them like this is just wrong. Okay? Wrong. All right? I'm sorry, y'all. I don't give two craps right about now because y'all just be saying whatever the heck y'all want. And when it's Lucille's turn, oh, this and oh, that. I don't want to hear it. Thank you, Ms. K. You a real one. Where's the Team Lucille peeps now? Okay, thank you, Big KJ. Shoot, another real one. Or should I say good one? Still a bad double standard. Because it's okay for a man to be a hoe. They're not even considered hoes. You are to me, you dirty and you got fleas. You a dirty nigga. If you out here sexing all kinds of women, having different partners, doing this, doing it, you're dirty. I don't want you near me. Get away. Okay? Sorry. Y'all over here thinking it's cute to have all of these partners. No, it's not. You're going to mess around and catch more than fleas. You're going to have crabs, AIDS, syphilis, all kinds of nasty stuff. Shoot.
No, it's on the rise.
Gonorrhea.
Especially when you're at what is the name of the hotel they was at?
The Easy Rest Motel.
You're gonna get the Easy E at the Easy Rest. Child, no disrespect. I swear, no disrespect, but you know what I'm saying. Dirty, scraggly ninjas. Y'all some dirty, scraggly ninjas thinking it's okay to just stick your wick into somebody's candle that you don't even know where the heck it came from. And and then her stuff been all over the place, been around the world.
Getting the carrot wick.
And
my favorite. Sorry.
You didn't see it coming.
Don't be mad at Lucille. Be mad at the game. And you didn't see it coming. How you didn't see it coming? How? Tell me.
He didn't see those flowers coming. He see who brought them either.
Right. You didn't see it coming because you thought I couldn't do it, huh? Oh, don't play with me, Pump. Don't play with me.
Don't play with me. I would deliver your grandbaby and I'm gonna send flowers the next day.
We just see it coming. He's playing that on the guitar.
The guitar. All right, let's start off with where Charles' last name Wilson laid it down. Oh my gosh. Here you go, Blaze. We don't even know how he was laying it down up in it. We just kind of got it in
because she broke up with him because he wasn't.
Yeah, it couldn't have been that good. She was like,
that good when she said he's just saying good morning. Sure. Because that was he's just saying good morning, so nothing was good. It was all right.
And
that's about it.
And she must have had her pick of the litter too, because she was like, this ain't even worth it over here. She was into swinging.
Like my singer, see who I'm gonna call next.
Yeah. A little hot box behind. Hot box. So let's move on. Let's start off with our least favorite moment, please. And it probably has to do with one of these moments so while we're on the subjects, I don't know. Let's go. Moochie, what was your least favorite moment?
Oh.
Yeah, they both did wrong, by the way, guys. We know that.
Yeah.
But we giving it up on both sides. That's what we doing. So some of y'all ran from out of here already. Y'all ran because y'all can't take the Charles slander. Oh well. Good luck, Chuck. Anyway, go ahead, Moochie.
My least favorite moment was this scene in the beginning when they showed Detective Bryant playing baseball with these kids. We never saw nothing like that with his child. Don't tell me that he wasn't in it. He ain't spend no time with these kids, but they getting lessons from him. I was baffled with that, y'all.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. You want to say anything about that, pretty girl?
Yeah, I kind of
about this scene.
Gave a little bit of thought this morning because it made me think, and I always used to think about this when we have like coaches and people that give their spare time to other people's kids. But their kids end up feeling the neglect. Granted, I'm going to say in that time frame, Kevin was probably 4, 5, 6, because we know there's age difference between Kevin and Meech and them. So with the flashback in regards, but the fact that you can prove that you have time to spend, and we saw him and Meech. We already knew what their background was, but just the mere fact you just didn't think to utilize any free time to be with your son enough. Okay, I'm just going to say enough because apparently there was some neglect there. That's kind of sad. But
yeah, it is true. So I don't know, man. It did look bad. I mean, I didn't even think. I don't know if like. I could have probably thought of it for a split second, but I was more into the fact that like, wow, look at where they are now from where they were. You know what I'm saying? And that was my main thing right there. What's up, Big Smooth? DeMarcus, LSW, AG.
Yeah.
So that was my main thing with it. But yeah, I was just like, and I like the way, it laid the foundation for the title of the episode, Get 'Em Home. And how that could be applied to all, like he was saying, it can be applied to all basically all games or all even professions, we'll say, because the cop was like that as well. When you want to get your partner home, you know what I'm saying? So
like that job.
Yeah. So there you go. Pretty girl, how about you? What was your least favorite moment?
when the fairy hood mother decided to knock on Lawanda's
Oh, no.
with all of the audacity.
Oh,
like that was so cringe. But I must say, Lawanda, as she's been doing, she holds her own. Like I'm really like I will always like the character, even though she has, she's young. So I'm gonna excuse the bird like tendencies that she's experienced, but. And I'm sure when you have a baby young with a guy, there's going to be a lot of attachment there. It's not going to be easy just to let him go,
Mm-hmm.
But just the way she came over to the house, of course, decked to the nines with the fur, with a peace offering that I'm sure that Terry purchased unbeknownst to him. And you come into my face and then you being disrespectful about it. I just had this man baby, like probably days ago, but you over here in my face, really to benefit yourself because you're not getting the truth, and you trying to quote unquote smooth it over. Like it's just, and it's pissing me off because she's still in the projects with a new used minivan.
Oh,
exactly.
Dang, girl.
But this man got a whole mansion, a condo, and I'm sure if Markeisha stated, Terry, I want a new car, it's going to be a new car. It's not going to have 4,975 miles on it.
No.
But he a good daddy. I'm gonna just be quiet about that. But yes, that's
he a good daddy. The kind of daddy that was like when she was like spend the night with this. Oh, I don't know if I could do that. Are you kidding?
It wasn't even what they said. It's not even the top of the line then. Town and country, that's the top of the line then. How they were saying it back then.
Yeah,
but that's how her mother was bugged out to me.
Oh yeah, she was bird. She was giving
yes.
She was trying to keep the gifts that Markeisha brought. The fur. Don't wait a minute now, not the fur now, girl.
Her mother a bird to the 5th power.
Like I would be so mad at mom. Like even Lawanda, like come on, at least save face in front of the ops. Like what we doing here? We looking real thirsty, mama. Sit down.
Yeah, she's doing the most. But I liked the fact that the only thing I liked that the mother did. I'm gonna go back to what you were talking about with Markeisha because you said something that was interesting to me. But I like the fact that the mother was saying, like when Lawanda was saying, thank you for your doctor friend for me because I don't know what I would have done. Her mother was like, you would have had a baby. You know what I mean? I like that because women have been given like in any kind of situation before we had hospitals, we was pushing the babies out. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the way she acted like he did something so great. And then she kept like, she was even like fawning. Yeah, like, oh no, he did this. He kept her calm. He did this. It's just like the way she is over him right now. It's really getting on my nerves.
Yeah.
She's like a high school girl over him. She goes back to high school when she's talking about him.
Yeah.
I don't even think he's worth it. Like, I'm sorry, like maybe coin wise he might be, but I just don't see it.
You don't know that. A lot of them don't pay their bills in real life.
Listen, child, that man got secrets. Okay, that's how I feel.
Yeah,
because the kissing in the car thing, that to me that was a bad thing. So anyway, but here's what I wanted to say to you, Miss Pretty Girl.
Yes.
Now the fact that you said that Markeisha had the fur coat unbeknownst to Terry.
No, I said the gift.
Oh, I was about.
She said, "I'll take care of that."
I was about to say, I never thought of that. That would have been so crazy. Like because it just shows like she could be just doing anything with Terry's money. Like I'm gonna get me a new fur coat. Like
I mean, she could have, but the fact that Wanda had the same coat.
Yeah, the fact that no. I understand that. I was just saying that's a cool little.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, something to just throw in there. Like you probably don't even know you got the same. You know what I'm saying? I just thought that was
thing. Cop, you won it. Cop, I won too.
What?
Yeah, I said he was doing the fabulous thing. He was buying one for her and buying one for
buying one. Oh, disgust.
It was giving James St. Patrick a little bit.
So, you already, both of y'all went for your least favorite moments, right? Okay,
What
so
was yours?
mine was it was most likely Jay, the way he was acting, like just continuously call, like especially after they sent the finger and he still was going in. I was like,
that was one of my moments.
what is happening here?
The worst negotiator ever in life.
Yes.
What are you doing? Your mom just got on you about the whole situation and you still went with it. Yeah, nigga, I got you.
His mother even knew he messed it up with his mouth. You know how somebody know they kid, where they like, you know what?
And
I know you said something
that's the
crazy,
point.
and this is why we here.
Yes, and that's the point. Like literally after she said that, they called and he did it again. And I was like, oh my gosh, this guy is annoying.
you know Bodie hard-headed. Come on now.
Yes, I did not expect him to annoy me this much. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? I was like, please don't let this happen to this boy. You about to get this boy killed, okay? Like, stop. So go ahead.
Because I'm just saying, I'm just imagining myself wrapped up in the chair and I over hear my brother say, I ain't got it.
That's what I said too. I was like, could you imagine? I'll be pissed off at him.
His face was like,
yeah. I said that on the live the other night. I was like, could you imagine how his brother feels? Like he literally heard them saying that he's not paying. And I'm just
he probably heard all the can't get you, yeah, I ain't paying nothing. He probably heard all of that where he's like, you know, my brother, this is you know, this is what I gotta deal with. I might die.
No, yeah. I don't know if he probably knew that, but I don't think he thought that he would have been doing that on him, like playing around with his life like that.
You're not paying.
Because even Meech was telling him, like, you know, it's not worth it with that. You know, people can have pride. You know, even Meech got pride and he's egotistical. But like the way he was saying, like, when it comes to your brother's life, you can't play around like that.
Yeah.
You know, you might have to, you know, bow down a little bit, even if it's for the moment.
Exactly.
Come on now.
True.
Stupidity.
I ain't seen Painted Fool. Sure.
No. That's what I said. It was a combination of.
So now we're going to go to our scratching my head moments. And we're going to start with you, pretty girl.
I guess my main one, it was more of like an annoyance. So Nicole gets caught with a box cutter. That's one big thing. But I don't want to be petty and harp on that part.
Okay.
I mean,
we can if you want. Yeah, because I was saying you could. Like, okay, girl.
Kind of disappointed. You can. I'll let you touch on that if you want. But my thing is, we pick her up from the police station, but we don't have to talk to the cops. Like, what was the end result? What was the penalty? What is the resolution? Like, we just wait. You know, she just pretty much there. We pick her up and we leave. Like, we don't do anything. Like, what anything happens to the school? Did she get suspended?
Yeah.
Did she get charged? I mean, I know I'm being petty, but it was just weird. We didn't get like any resolution for this offense. Like, what happened? We just picked her up and went to the car. Like, that was my only like scratching my head. Like, okay, can we follow this up with something?
Yeah, follow it up. You right. Because I mean, listen, that's another thing why I'm like, child, yeah, you're disappointing as well, because instead of dealing with your daughter's situation, that same night she was kissing in the car with Maurice. Because remember how the boy came? That's how I know it's the same night, because the boy came to check on her, Breeze, right? And, you know, they had their little cute romantic moment. And then they had this music playing. I'm like, why are they playing the music for these little kids? Oh, it wasn't for the little kids. It was for Maurice and Lucille. And I said, what? So she busy. We ain't going to talk about this when we get home. She more like, I got some things to do, child. Like, I ain't got time to be dealing with your trauma, all the stuff that you've been dealing with. I done been through enough in my life. But you're not done raising you're a child. You still have a child to raise. You can't freak out now, girl. And I mean that literally.
Yeah,
you can't. So I totally understand, because there was and that's her issue, because she said she tried to bring it up at the dinner. Nobody really, she was dismissed. And maybe she went about it the wrong way. She was kind of coming at folks. She wasn't really telling them how she felt. She was literally giving it to them, and so it wasn't, nobody was going to be receptive to that. And she said they didn't talk about it, so they didn't talk about it. And it's not something that she's going to get over that quick. Like she said, her first boyfriend died in front of her. She mentioned it at the table. She's trying to protect herself with a knife. That's what she feels she could do. What are we going to do? Yeah. Get her some freaking therapy with the doctors, the good doctor's money. How about that? Use him for something. Use him to be a better mother, if that sounds okay.
Besides getting birth control.
It's clearly a cry for help. And mind you, the initial time when she was questioned about Breeze, not Breeze, sorry. Oh gosh. Darius, yeah. Lucille was so gung-ho about keeping, things under wraps because that's going to reveal what's going on with Meech and Terry. And then yet again, when y'all picking her up from the precinct, she's so concerned about her being quiet and really understanding the root cause. Like she just cried, not literally, but she's pretty much crying out for help. And all Charles can do is talk about, I'm gonna go get the car. Right. We ain't see no conversation with Nicole after that. Like y'all just continue. And don't get me wrong, I know Meech and Terry put them through the ringer. But that's no excuse for being neglectful at this point.
It sure ain't. Like, don't you want to have hope for your last kid?
Exactly.
What the heck? And like, come on, what the heck is going on?
Go on and raise yourself, but don't have no boys in the house.
Yeah, and don't do drugs or don't sell drugs. Drugs are bad.
Go on and raise yourself, but don't have no boys in the house.
Listen, here's another thing you reminded me of is that in this episode, Lucille, when Terry came. And, she was like, when he came in and the ladies were like, Wanda said, you don't come here with these gifts and this and that, we don't need your presence. We need you to be present and all of that, but before she said that, you had Terry saying whatever, because he said, you sound stupid or whatever. And the mother saying, stop. What's her name? Lucille. She's saying, stop this and that. But the thing that got me upset was when she was kind of like making excuses for Terry, talking about he's a good father. No, he's not. It's not from what I've seen. He's always out and about. Lawanda's always home with the kids and everything. And he's screwing around. Anytime he could be with his family, with Lawanda and the kids, he's out either with, doing his drug thing, which of course, he's making money, whatever, but then he's making time for Markeisha. Don't try to make excuses for him talking about he's a good father. And then, he's a good father. He doesn't need an appointment to see his baby. Says who? This is my freaking house. Like, what you talking about?
Yeah.
I didn't appreciate that part. Like, he don't need an appointment. No, you cannot just pop up. And plus, this is my mother's house as well. So don't just pop up.
Got me my own crib out the hood, maybe we can talk.
Exactly. We could probably talk about a little something about you making pop-ups. But in the meantime, no, you may not pop up. You can call before you come over and see if I'm in the mood to deal with you and your stupid presence.
Because remember, he moved back in there with them before he got his place.
Yeah, use them up.
Yeah, he only did that because Markeisha, low-key broke up with him. So that was really more for his benefit.
Exactly. Everything for his benefit.
She knew it too, though. She knew the deal.
And meanwhile, she over here defending everything he's doing. Don't even do that. I can't stand when mothers do stuff like that. No. And go ahead.
I'm glad they kept it civil though.
Yeah. And another thing I was thinking about, I was like, you know what? I feel like I was thinking while you was like saying that she still lives in the projects, right? And I'm like, well, at the same time, it is the house is in Markeisha's name, but now that I think about it, that he could buy a house and put it in Lawanda's mother's name. Like, what are we doing? Right or wrong? So he really has no excuse, because I was thinking, and I'm like, well, maybe he can buy a house because Lawanda's too young. You can't put it on name, this and that. I don't know. But you could put it in her mom's name.
Exactly. Yeah, but you think her mom, I don't know. I wouldn't.
The way her mother acting thirsty this episode, she's ready for everything. She ready for a house. She ready for the gifts people bring in, the furs. Don't give away that fur, girl. Yeah.
Yes.
She would allow it.
Well, she'll even allow, hey, can you hold on to this for a minute?
As soon as
saying, like it might get to that point.
Wasn't they getting on him when he first came in the door? And as soon as he said he came with a van, she was like, "Oh, let me go see." She's thirsty. She's thirsty. She like, read this. Listen, my little girl boo got benefits. We got some benefits dealing with this one.
It looked like the voodoo work that we did.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she's giving me Tina Turner mama vibes, like, you know, like Terry do enough for us. I'm a low key be on Terry's side whenever you come to me with some, you know, some complaints. But my question for Terry, you're financially taking care of your child, but not spending quality time. To you, that equals good father.
Yeah.
So with your father barely making ends meet and have y'all struggling, but he's spending time, does that equate to a good dad too? Like, what is Terry's thought process when it comes to what makes a good father?
Yeah, because it seems
you're right,
because it seems like Charles spent time with them.
Yeah,
like even in the flashbacks, you see a lot of like he's with them a lot. Like there's a lot of flashbacks with him talking to them. You know what I'm saying? Especially Meech. When it comes to music, that seemed like they bonded over music and stuff. You know, but I don't know. They just
but remember with him with the school and how he was so into where they really thought he was gonna go to college and stuff. So they did have their bond with that because he was seen as the golden boy in the first 2 seasons.
Yeah. He disappointed them. Yep. I mean, that's what I was saying. Like the thing that disappoints me the most about this show is what's happening with the family, the breakdown. I really thought that they were, you know, I know that I keep saying wholesome but right now I'm talking about the family. I thought they were good, you know, a good family. It's like unlike we've ever seen in the universe that we're watching, you know, especially like it's related to the Power universe, even though this is based on a true story and stuff, but it's like they just had to screw it up, you know, put some dirt and mud. And so it's like, dang, man. Yeah. So Tori, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Go on before I read this.
Oh no, I would just say, I wonder, because you know, this is loosely based. And of course, we're not sure. I feel like this is kind of a stretch, probably from the real story a little bit. But I'm just curious, like, at any point did real big Meech was like, I don't know if I want my mama portrayed like that. Like, I don't know, like, because they seem, you know, I know Moochie the other week you kind of, you know, express your distaste on how they're writing her character. So it's just curious. They're like, all right, mama, this is just TV. We know you went out there doing all
right, they had to talk to her like, Mom, listen, this is what's gonna happen. It's for that money. You want that Louis, right? So here we go.
Yeah, I got that. Look, we're gonna make you look kind of trashy, Mom, but you all for the dollar. Really?
Right. You like nice things, right? This is a clean way of getting money, Mama. This your dream come true. We making money the right way.
All Don't watch stories being told.
Don't watch episode 7.
Right. So, Torian Brain Reloaded says, off topic, but I love when y'all all find something funny to laugh at. When it comes to these shows, reminds me of the throwback aunties at a family gathering.
I cannot.
We have to, man. We have to, because I'm telling you, after tonight, don't leave your girl. Listen, after tonight, you know what's gonna happen. The folks are gonna come out and they're gonna be coming for us in the comments. They don't just come for me; they come for us as a whole, because all the ladies on the panel and stuff like that. And so that's what they're gonna do. So we have to laugh and make a joke and whatever. So whatever, you know.
Yes, it's all the ladies in the place with style and grace.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
Oh gosh, what's up, Dexter Cumberbatch? So Moochie, what was your scratching my head moment? Ooh.
My scratching my head moment.
Thank you, AG. Come on with that now. Hit the like button, y'all.
It's like
Stephen Harris, did you hit the like button? Blaze, you hit the like button? DeMarcus, did you hit the like button? Come on now. Sorry, Moochie.
that's okay. My scratching my head moment was with the whole thing with Meech when Meech asked to comp the tickets and Terry's attitude. But I understood why. But it was like, he don't think of the bigger picture all the time.
Yeah, that was. Wait, so you said this is your scratching your head moment?
Like,
Scratch my head
what's
moment.
the attitude for?
Yeah. I think that for me, I kind of feel like he's jealous because he's weird, right? Because he's not saying anything to Meech about the situation that I don't think he told him that Diz was dead.
Exactly.
And he tell him that he's warring with Henrietta. So it's like, how you mad at him for something that you're not even telling him? He called you, said, "Hey, how's everything going?" You said it's good, but yet you got all of this stress in your voice and you pissed off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you can't be like, "Oh, it's all about you, Meech. It's all about you." Like, that's so annoying to me because there's really people like that they will call somebody else selfish, but yet no one will know that there's an issue.
Yeah,
like,
right.
What am I selfish about? I don't even
communicate with me how I'm supposed to know.
Yeah, every time I call you and ask you if you okay, if you need anything, you say everything's good. So now you trying to turn it around like I'm this person and all I do is help other people. I'm not helping you.
Yeah, it's that frustration because you're right. It is a lack of communication, right? Because I understand Terry's psyche a little bit because it's wrong. Because at the end of I think episode 5, he was trying to get Meech to pack up and go back home. Atlanta, and so he was like, "Dang, I really wanted my brother to help me with this Blaze situation." But now he's seeing like, "Oh, you help with other situations, but he can't help with yours." One, because like you said, he don't know what's going on. But he doesn't probably want to tell Meech what's going on because he don't really want to listen to Meech, Loki. He want to be able to be his own man and his own boss without Meech stepping in. Because probably if Meech knows about this situation, he is going to, of course, try to give him the instructions on how to correct it. And Terry is probably going to want to do what he want to do anyway. And he already know Meech gets much respect. So if Meech come back in town and help, he already know his crew is going to go back to what do you say, Meech? They going to overlook Terry. So I get why Terry's upset, but that's his own fault.
Yeah. Mainly because you're saying because he didn't say nothing down south in Atlanta.
Yeah, it's like he's not communicating about. It's like he wants Meech's help with Henry, but he doesn't. He wants his help, but he doesn't want to say, "I need help."
It. Yeah, he just wants him to be there.
But
he just wants him to be there for when it goes down.
Like,
that's the. Yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
That's the thing. He don't want Meech to get the credit for it. Part of that, right?
Bingo.
And another thing is maybe he wished Meech would just show up at the same time. A part of him is like, I just wish Meech would come down here. You know what I mean? And see what's going on because then I could use his, his brain and this and that.
Exactly.
Blah, blah.
I don't really have to tell him. He'll just find out and then still offer, offer his advice.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like he could have went down there anyway because he was waiting for the baby to be born. And then that beef happened where he couldn't leave. So he had to go back to Detroit.
He had to go back. I mean, I don't really see a reason for him to stay in Atlanta. What? Sorry.
And this is another scratch in my head. You all in the car telling Markeisha you can't go on vacation because Lawanda about to pop. Well, if she pop, you pop it in and out, bruh.
Right.
You might as well have gone on vacation.
That's right. Like,
he ain't gonna look like trash. That's why he's showing face. He's trying to act like I'm too busy. I'm making moves in the street. That's why I couldn't get to you, baby.
Yeah, he's he's so full of it. Stupid stuff. DeMarcus says Meech barely knows Jay Pusha. Terry was actually right. How do you guys feel about this statement? Because I kind of addressed. He didn't say this, but I addressed it in my this conversation I addressed in my live. So Moochie, how do you feel about that? Like what DeMarcus is saying that You know, Meech hardly knows Jay Pusha, and Terry was right about this, like getting in other people's business.
That's I feel like he has a point, but it was a bigger picture to this. Cause he knows if he helped them, they'll take over that city. So it was like it was a business move to gain confidence with this person. So now look, he's in there with him for life. Just because of that good deed.
Mm-hmm. Are you tapping on something while you talking?
Oh, I might have been moving my foot. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I could hear like a tapping.
Yeah, I was moving my foot.
It feels like you have a pen in your hand and you're going like this.
No, I was tapping my foot, so I guess you heard that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I just wanted to know. What about you, pretty girl?
Yeah, it was a bit of a perfect storm for Meech because that was an opportunity for him to pretty much gain Jay Pussa's trust. The only thing I do question, and mind you, I'm keeping in mind of the bigger picture, but the mere fact of Meech is really showing or really being shown how Jay Pusha handles stressful situations, that's still a little questionable to me. Like, do I need to be in St. Louis every week checking on you, bruh? Because the way you are handling stressful situations is a little troublesome to me. Like, if Meech wasn't there, it could have went horribly wrong. So, and Jay Pusha seems honestly older than Meech, right? So it's like, okay, you're more veteran in the game. One, you pulling out and handing out trash work. That's horrible business practices anyway. But just the way he just hot-headed like that, granted it's your brother, but it's something tells me he's always like this on some level. It was just like, all right, Meech, you gotta be careful who you getting in bed with, but I know the bigger picture is in hand. But I'm just like, you gotta assess the situation.
Yeah. And so here's the thing, like, I get what DeMarcus is saying, because I kind of agreed with Terry the first time when he was down south and he saw how Meech is getting into all these beefs and pretty much warring and stuff, and it's like, you just got here and you already doing all this for these people, and I just don't think it wasn't good. In that instance, I don't feel like he should have been involved in nothing. But in this situation right here, it's like now he already, did what he had to do down south, and now he's over here trying to expand in St. Louis, and this boy gets abducted right in front of them, and you're trying to work with this guy and things like that. And unfortunately, this is kind of one of the things that comes along with the game or being in the street life. Like, you're supposed to be ready to ride for the ride for the homies, so to speak. So it's like, who the heck is gonna want to do any kind of business with you if you're not ready to, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the points that I made during that time. That's why I was like, I wouldn't ever want to be in the game, because it's just too much. At some point, you do have to get into other people's business that don't got nothing to do with you, just for the bigger picture. Seriously.
Yeah, and it's a relatable situation. It's little brother.
Yeah, exactly.
Big brother trying to save little brother. You know what I'm saying? So it hits home too.
Exactly, which is the reason why I'm more into him with this situation than him warring down in Atlanta. Like, that situation was going on when you already got there. I'm sorry, I'm out of here. This the wrong place to be, or I'm gonna come back when y'all calm the heck down or something, because this might not be the move. Okay, the heck. Anyway,
you just gonna have to micromanage if Jay Pusha over here doing all this.
Oh my gosh, let's see what Terry is book smart. Even the fools let common name sense. Not to mention, he's been operating on the streets with Meech since childhood. Technically, he's string a bell to Meech's Avon and Barksdale. I don't think he's at that level yet, but I get what you're saying, because there are a few times when Terry has done things that was not. It wasn't good. Like, he's not good at like making business deals. And maybe this is the first time with Blaze that he, maybe he's getting somewhere. Maybe learning a little bit, but he's not there yet.
Yeah.
I feel like Meech probably has definitely made some other move. Like, Meech is always like, he's always got a plan. You know what I'm saying? Always ready to outmaneuver and things like that. I don't feel like Terry got it like that yet. He's not on that level.
No, he's not, because he don't know how to talk to people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a little more flustered when it comes to certain situations. Meech, Meech is thinking 10 steps ahead. Like he sees like he got plans A through E. Terry is just like, oh, he's over there trying to juggle and he can't even handle his love life, let alone this business. But go off, T.
Go on. Mr. Eager Kid. That's the new Eager Kid from Snowfall. Okay. Scratching my head moment, Moochie. Did you say everybody did their scratching my head moment?
Mm-hmm.
So for me, my scratching my head moment had to do with the death of Calix, crashing the van. Yeah. I didn't really understand that. It seems like it was something that was, somebody might have messed with his tires. That's what it looked like to me. But why and when and I don't know. It was just out of left field. I just didn't understand it.
Like that just happened. We didn't are we gonna find it? Is there gonna be a follow-up to that? That's what I want to know, because the product, they still gotta pay Loco his money and stuff like that. So I want to see if that's gonna cause a problem, or will we have a problem with law enforcement?
Yeah, that was just super weird. Like, okay, and then when when Terry got the call, Markeisha had this weird look on her face, and I'm like, okay, maybe it really has nothing to do with it. She's just hearing things she just found the thing in the drawer about the van, so now she found out at Markeisha's address. So I'm sorry, Lawanda's address. So she's already, her wheels are in motion to do her little conniving stuff that she does, but. It's just, forget about her. It's that Calix situation was weird. And Big Smooth said he don't think Calix is dead, but my guy had his eyes the freak open. And normally, if you see somebody with their eyes wide open like that, they dead.
Yeah, when they honed in and zoomed in on his veteran bumper sticker,
mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like that's probably to remind everybody that. I don't know. I took it this way because we know he knows Jen. Because when he got pulled over last season by Jen and Brian, they already had a prior knowledge of each other some type of way.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like this is maybe something going to connect to Jen, possibly.
Can I ask y'all a question? Mm-hmm. Was that the same guy that she rescued out of the fire?
I think, was it?
I thought he died.
I never.
Did he die?
I thought that was a different guy.
Because he was a vet too.
Yeah, I just thought that the guy, Miss Kate, you talking about do you remember?
I remember.
Yeah, I know that Terry was hiring vets, but I think this is a different vet guy.
Yeah, remember he had the T School of Drive, and he hired Saki's auntie, and he hired Calix.
Right.
But I always thought that was a different guy. I never thought it was the same person. So I know some people were saying that was the same person.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
Remember he coded. Remember we heard the code when he came out last season when she rescued him. He coded, yeah. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't necessarily mean he died. But it just could mean that they had to do the thing. But I don't know, y'all.
I said something about it when I was live Friday, and then I backtracked it because I thought he was dead. Because I was like, if that's that guy that she rescued out of that fire, and
Big Smooth is saying it is, but
okay,
I don't know. We're gonna do some homework. Pretty girl, you
finished. It's still not Henry's guy. That's Terry's guy.
Right, but see, so okay. What was the order of events? Did Miss Blondie Jen, the new Blondie, did she go see the chick? What's her name, Henry, before the crash? Because remember, she recognized the burn during that little meeting. Did she see? Was that meeting before the crash? Because if that was before the crash, then that whole thing could have been Henrietta. If she made some kind of connection, but why would she make the connection though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What up, Brilzy Brill?
Yeah.
Only thing I'm thinking is the pow with the armored car.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I feel like Henry already knows she's a cop because I feel like Henry could sniff a cop based on her being, her dad's being,
her dad
being around. I really feel like she's playing. I'm hoping, she's sniffing Jen out. It's gonna be bad because Jen's not gonna make it probably. But I don't know. I just feel like the whole Calix thing is going to connect to Jen some type of way. and maybe is a catalyst for her to really go extra hard now, even though she's probably going to go off the deep end. I feel like if something really happened to him, she's going to be like, all right, that's it.
Yeah.
Even though she's kind of there already, but I don't know. But that's definitely a good scratch in my head, Miss Kate.
Thank you. It was just too weird. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't came out of left for me.
Yeah.
That was that, but now we could get to our favorite moments, and I'll start with you, pretty girl. What was your favorite moment of the episode?
I really enjoyed Terry, telling his mama about herself. I'm hoping that allows her to reflect on what she's really doing out here in these streets. Okay.
Right.
Like I just, sometimes it takes that one person to say something that to stick, what I'm saying, and stick with you. And like, cause the whole time she's probably already in her head, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm trying to figure it out. So I'm hoping that conversation with Terry is going to help her like snap out of whatever she's going through and really figure it out. That's pretty much why it's one of my favorite moments, because that was the first time where she got a little pushback, I feel.
It was a good moment.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
In the beginning of that conversation, you and your father cut from the same cloth. And then Terry ended the conversation saying, "Oh, I guess me and you aren't that different, huh, Mom?"
Yes. Oh, she ain't have nothing to say.
How dare you talk to me like that?
Exactly. So that's why I loved it. I'm hoping that's the beginning of the end of what she's trying to figure out with this doctor guy.
Yeah, seriously, she's ridiculous. I'm tired of her. I really am. I'm so tired and disappointed. So, Moochie, what was your favorite moment?
My favorite moment was when Nicole actually told her parents how she felt. I like that they had that final conversation, but it's like they really need to talk to their daughter. She's like they letting her fall by the wayside. And I was bringing it up in my thing. She's using the contraceptive now. So that's like, to me, that's kind of giving a person incentive to even do it, because you got the protection now. Now she got this boy, she's sneaking him in the house. What can happen next?
I hope she don't sneak him in the house. I don't know if she
was already snuck in, and Charles was upstairs.
I mean, he wasn't really. He was in the house, but he wasn't in the house. He was by the door. He was about to get out. I get what you're saying though, but like yeah, it is, and I'm hoping that I'm trusting. I'm trusting Nicole that she's not gonna go that route. She's my only hope. She's my only hope. So, because I know that she could be getting hot. She could be getting hot. And her mother already put it in, basically by giving her the birth control, she kind of giving her like the green light pretty much. So.
And to me, you really ain't have the conversation. I don't want you to be like me. That's not all you say to her.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, you're right.
So that's it. Remember, she snuck Darius in the house. So she be sneaking people in the house. She better go sit down.
Look, and she's gonna put a sign up to stop her from going upstairs with her.
That's so stupid.
Come on, she gonna lead him by the hand.
Third time's the charm.
Yeah. What was you saying, pretty girl?
I know I said third time's a charm. The third time R.I.P. Darius. The next time not Blaze. Jesus Christ. Breeze. What is this boy's name? Breeze.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, how could I forget that name?
Right? Come on now.
Next time he's gonna be in that house, which is gonna be the third time, it's gonna be something going on, because we still haven't addressed the issues Nicole are going through, and he's constantly showing up for her. She's going to fall for this guy. He was about to take the fall for the box cutter. He went to check up on her. He was risking it all to check up on her. So I feel like she's gonna fall in this boy's arms, and
I think so.
Not saying that's gonna happen, because she is taking pills, whatever, but
yeah, I don't want her to give it up. Try to stay innocent for as long as you can, boo boo. Please.
I mean, she probably like, I ain't having no babies. I'm popping these pills, so I won't be a LaWanda. I won't be, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna be like them because I'm gonna take my pill. That's how she thinking.
Yeah.
I don't want it to happen.
Yeah,
I don't want
she
her
just
to do anything
like,
that either. I want her to be that scared when she like, I ain't doing it. I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she don't seem like she want anything. Sorry, what life has to offer from what she's seen.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Breeze be he be talking that talk.
Breeze be breathing, child. He be breathing. Come on. Smooth little knuckle.
That's all it takes. That's all it takes.
Yes.
A little vulnerability, and you got a little swag and
like
a little
I said, all you need is a shoulder to cry on. She telling all her little thoughts. How everybody not listening to her, but you listen to me, please.
I don't know.
Everybody not listening.
Oh, Tori got a fun fact. I found out the baby they used for T and LaWanda newborn baby girl is Randy Huggins, the showrunner. And it's
aww,
that's cute.
That baby was cute.
Yeah.
Baby cat checks. All right. Now.
Yes. Okay. Smooth as the wind. Brother needs to put on the EWF. Somebody help me with that. What that is?
Oh no.
All right, y'all. So, did y'all both do your favorite moments?
Yeah.
So my favorite moment is pretty simple. It's when Meech decided to go over Jay Push's head and get move forward with the plan to get Carter home. Okay? Because he was getting, it's Earth, Wind, and Fire. He was getting on my nerves. All right? So, there you go. I'm sorry, y'all. We 80s babies and stuff. Or 90s.
I just didn't get the correlation with the
Breeze, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah, I mean, we're all familiar, but
I didn't know what the heck EWF was. I heard of Earth, Wind, and Fire, but I ain't never.
Yeah, that's the thing. I didn't.
EWF. So
yeah, I never heard of that.
That's what the new kids saying.
Yeah, I know. That seems like some acronym that a texter would do.
Yeah, a little text. I'm supposed to understand. Eggs, wings, and fries. Like what?
Not J-Lo's bodega order. Oh, okay.
You know what? No, damn well she ain't ordered that.
If you know, you know.
No. Lord. Damn well she ain't ordered that for no dog on bodega. If you know, you know. Yeah, she was saying that.
But that is my favorite moment because he needed to be stopped. I'm sorry. His brother was about to die. Okay, no matter how scared those guys were, they were gonna kill his brother and hit the road. That's what was gonna happen. Yeah. And so it was just terrible. So whatever. Anybody have anything to say about this whole plan? Because my thing is, Meech, like I said, I told y'all already on Friday, he normally gets on my nerves, but I really liked how he handled everything in this episode. He was observant, so he tracked down what Chinese place they, ordered the food from and stuff. So I'm just like, you know what, this is cool. He did his little thing with they had the baseball gear in the back, so he was acting like he was a part of the Cardinals. I said, come on, Meech, always with them tricks.
That was smart when he did that. I like that part too.
Yeah,
that was very smart because the car would have gave him away where he act like he was a lost baseball player.
Yes,
I love
that. Yeah. So it worked. You know what I mean? So I appreciated it all. Okay, Meech, go ahead, Meech, MVP for the episode. Boo! I don't think he ever got an MVP from me, child. Oh man. So anybody what do you have coming up for your channel, pretty girl?
Well, I did my review earlier this morning or this afternoon, and then Pretty Thorough podcast on Thursdays, and working on a couple other things, but stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Moochie, what you got?
Tomorrow we're gonna be doing a round table for BMF. Also on Tuesday, I will be joining these two lovely ladies to do set it off. We're gonna have a little bit of trivia with that too. We're gonna have some fun.
Set it off.
And Wednesday is the rewatch of Mayor of Kingstown. We're doing episodes 3 and 4. This is the first season, so we're taking that. We're trying to get that done before the new season comes on in June. So that's what's next. And my trailer breakdown for BMF.
Awesome. So far for me, we're just going to be right back here on Friday again for BMF because we are not doing, we're still on our break, our hiatus for, what is that? Breaking Bad. It will come when it comes, boo-boo, okay? Love you guys so much. You guys have a wonderful and safe day. Thank you, ladies, for being here with me. Any final words, though? Because, any final remarks?
I was annoyed Sweetie had on a big oversized t-shirt and a wife beater. And
in the bedroom scene, a lot of people was complaining about that.
But
she did much better than the last girl.
No, I'm just saying for me, I don't mind. I'm not trying to see her naked, but it was just weird. Like,
oh, okay. I thought maybe it was just in her contract. Like, we're not doing that.
Yeah, I assumed that too, which is perfectly fine. But it was just annoying because I'm like, he doing all that panting, like he working hard, and you over here. You make this boy hot. He about to pass out. That's why he panting.
Rubbing against that t-shirt.
It was listen, he was having a good old time, was feeling good, child. But listen, I'm so tired of all of these hoes. Like, he has hoes everywhere in different area codes. Oh my gosh. I'm tired.
Go ahead. And I was gonna say, do y'all want to see him like go around the country, different cities, and not saying mess with the hoes. I'm just saying, setting up shop. Like, is this where we going for the?
It looked like that's how it's gonna be. Everywhere he go, like you ain't have one woman that is giving him a challenge. Not one woman. Everywhere he go, they giving him the draws. He like, so she was like, "Oh, so you staying?" Like, girl, stop. Make him work for it.
The hell? That new me. It reminded me of this girl.
All he said was, "I like the way you swing that bat." And
she did swing the bat good though.
Yeah, this girl I went to high school with. Her talent was making sure she put her claws in every new kid in town. God. Like, it's a new boy. All right, I'm already on. Like
hooker. Such a hooker. Gosh. Ho on a Sorrel. AG says, I do think Saweetie did a decent job, way better than Young Miami.
She did.
She was like,
yeah, I mean, it wasn't
comparing the two. Yeah,
of course,
she was like,
I had no expectations, honestly.
Not at all. Not at all.
Meech, where's my husband?
Yeah, AG, she need to go back to school and stop playing them screens, okay? Please. All right, y'all.
Meech gonna pay for her school?
He looked like he was about to.
But she don't seem like she interested.
Nah, she ain't gonna be studying.
She like, I'm born for the streets. The heck out of there.
Nah, he ain't send her to school.
I'm born for these streets right here. I'm slugger. All right, y'all. Love you all so much. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos like this one. Until next time, take care and be blessed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. What you gonna